ETV Ghana and Osha or Jumediano at the Happy Morning Show. I also send the sports update Kaka Ebebremo. Yabesha Semnasia and Nebeshasia from the camp of the former WBO Super Bantamweight champion Isaac the Royal Storm Dogboe over the weekend. No, Abrantiano Ekoko for the WBO vacant featherweight title against Cuban boxer Robeisy Ramirez. Na Arehosem Ekopiemo and they say Abrantia Isaac Dogboe after 12 grueling rounds of action. No, Abrantiano Etume Elusu bout no via a unanimous decision 117, 110, 118, 109, 119, 108, all in favor of the Cuban boxer. Abrantiano Etume Elusu Santoquano to Robeisy Ramirez as Sisiano Ono and the champion, WBO featherweight champion, was that division num. Now, Oshas and Ajumedian Corso Nedia, now Ajumedian Corso, Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Tulsa, Oklahoma. After the bout, disappointed Isaac Dogboe Ekasaya was a fight Nidia Obeka say Abrantia friend Robeisy Ramirez or a strong boxer. Now also disagree with knockdown scorer Omotume Edemano. Now Sanso disagree largely with scoring Etumi Epiemo after the bout. Now say he has to go back to the drawing board. Now we send Obeka get back to Jumedia Odi as a boxer. Now, saying the coach is still or more in chair on be making sure say or come back to basics now with me aye Juma or bet me up bounce back. Or say I wait there setback there was Safa Bida. Now on him saying recover. Yenti the Isaac Dogboe Edituja after the defeat to Cuban boxer Ramirez.
That's a good fight. You can't say nothing away from him. It was just a bad night for me. However, I do disagree with the knockdown. You know, and to some extent the scoring, but hey, nevertheless it is what it is. We just have to get back to the drawing board and come back. I've been here before, so I know what it takes to come back, and so long as my coaches are, you know, they're still with me, I'm willing to you know, to get back on the horse, to get back on the road, and get back up, build back up again.
Isaac Dogboe, a Ghanaian boxer, Odinkuko over the weekend. Yen Remo Bet Power Premier League match day 25 fixtures are course over the weekend. And Yakopiemo Ewo Theatre of Dreams Park they were Dreams FC held Hearts of Folk to a goalless draw. Accra Lions were defeated by King Faisal by a goal to 0. Ewo match a course Ewo Accra Sports Stadium over the weekend. I know one of the shock results are Ekopiemo na Osha other results a course in the Bet Power Premier League. Accra Great Olympics defeated Bekum Chelsea by 2-1. Karila United defeated Samatex 1996 by 1-0. Kotoku Royals, enemy Dema SC Ebo 1-1. Adriana Stars defeated Tamale City by 1-0. And Suatraman and Pichim United Chiano against ND 1-1. Kumasi Asante Kotoko were biggest winners over the weekend after they defeated Real Tamale United by 4-0 at the Papaya Sports Stadium. Adriana Stars still top the Ghana Premier League table, 44 points, opening a 3-point lead at the summit over closest challengers Pichim United, more 41 points. Bidema SC 41 points. Hearts of Folk at the 4th position at almost 39 points. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the 5th, almost 38 points. Legon Cities, Tamale City, and Kotoko Royals relegation zone Bet Power Premier League. Mwene match Bako Ebekoso na a game Ebekoso between BPN Gold Stars and Legon Cities Dance Park BPN. Yanto aso Nenko Piemo English Premier League mo na sema course over the weekend English Premier League no. 13th, 12th and 13th managers are Yapamomo in the English Premier League no Etome course over the weekend. Na 2022-2023 season there no was the record of having most managers lose their jobs. Na first manager losing the job over the weekend Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers opinion na or your coach Emma Leicester City. Na Brendan Rodgers according to Leicester City or report or Modebayano almost say he has agreed to leave the club mutually after 4 years in charge. Now Oshes and Anyama Ekosunedia, you know, a 5th defeat in 6 league games. Amasisiano Leicester City are dropping into the relegation zone and it triggered a decision from the owners of the club and a chairman of the club to sack the coach. Now statement Leicester City editor I'll say it had been our belief that continuity and stability would be key to correcting our course, particularly given our previous achievements under Brendan Rodgers' management. Regrettably, the desired improvement has not been forthcoming, and with 10 games of the season remaining, the board is compelled to take alternative action to protect our Premier League status. The task ahead of us in our final 10 games is clear. We now need to come together as fans, players and staff and show the poise, quality and fight to secure our position as a Premier League club. We and in summer omode two jazz. Siano Brendan Rodgers out to me a boa team no ma to me a finish consecutive fifth place finishes in the first 2 full seasons, and also OBT Chelsea in 2001 to ensure someone to me a winning FA Cup. No, Siano, almost a coach, the modern boy and so any into almost your uncle now Uncle Tinafi. Now results winning now in same winning now by after say Crystal Palace, Eche Boboko, I friend Leicester City over the weekend. There was Selhurst Park a travel by 2-1. We and a trigger for the sack of Brendan Rodgers. About 204 games at Leicester City, winning 92, and the win percentage of 45.1. We in same kakra Leicester City so ediaba. And now enyume na Chelsea Football Club almost omode statement etuja na statement omode tuja ene echese almost omo coach I friend Graham Potter dia almost omoyi the Chelsea FC has announced that Graham Potter has departed the club. Graham Potter has agreed to collaborate with the club to facilitate smooth transition. In his time with the club, Graham Potter has taken us to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, where we face Real Madrid. Chelsea would like to say a big thank you to Graham for all his efforts and contribution. We wish him well in future. Bruno Salta, interim manager, Emma Chelsea Football Club, as the club seeks to find a substantive manager. We and SM Kakra free also Ebana. Coach Ifeno Graham Potter was sacked after Chelsea lost 2-0 at home to Aston Villa over the weekend. We an 11th defeat in 31 games after replacing Thomas Tuchel at the bridge on September 8th. Now, almost say Chelsea there, amount of players best £550,000 worth. Emma coach I friend Graham Potter. Into idea now I saw to me a channel bobre our team no man. Nyama enkoye Emma omo into idea ese omutumi eyinedi. As we speak, Nidia, according to reports, German Bundesliga Giants, Bayern Munich, and Chebia and Omopamo coach I friend Julian Nagelsmann. Idea Chelsea are in talks with Julian Nagelsmann to make sure say also ebeso team nom as coach of Chelsea Football Club. I know any reports are about updates and a confirmation about Yadinina Ebebre 84. Manchester United were beaten by Newcastle United over the weekend 2-0. Where Sisiano Manchester United have dropped to 4th on the English Premier League table. Newcastle Sisiano Marcos 3rd place. Manchester City and Arsenal both won over the weekend. Manchester City defeated Liverpool by 4-1. Arsenal defeated Leeds United by 4-1 to ensure say 8 points and that between Arsenal Football Club and Manchester City. Now, Oshas and Anyama Ekosunedia. Now, Arsenal was 72 points, Manchester City was 64 points, Newcastle was 50, Manchester United so was 50. And game back Ebekoso our English Premier League. Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur. One of the games are Ebekoso. And now Yakopimo our German Bundesliga Modia match day 26. So the Klassiker, the biggest game in the German Bundesliga no Ekoso over the weekend. Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich echi Bobuko Ifeno Borussia Dortmund channel by 4-2. We the first match Emma Thomas Tuchel as manager Emma Bayern Munich as Sisiano Ocean League table no so there Bayern Munich 55 points and Borussia Dortmund 53. Sa and Anyama Ekoso Germany Kopimo Spain there match day 27 fixtures no both Barcelona and Real Madrid were big winners over the weekend. Elche were defeated by Barcelona by 4-0 and Real Madrid so echi Valladolid channel by 6-0. Still, point difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona are 12. Barcelona was 71 points and Real Madrid were 59 points after match day 27. Remo Italian Serie A Modia match day 28. Action also over the weekend. League leaders Napoli were defeated by AC Milan over the weekend 4-0. And a result a Copioma shock result and of course so Stadio Diego Armando de Maradona. Now Lazio so to me Echi Monza trying by 2-0 to move to second spot in the Italian Serie A. Inter Milan etinafi start Giuseppe Meazza elusu 1-0 to Fiorentina. Na Osha AS Roma so Diamuchi Sampdoria etchamu by 3-0. Napoli still lead the Serie A table 71 points. Lazio Etoso second, omo 55 points. Na Boboko friend AC Milan, omotoso third with 51 points. Na Inter Milan, omoda fourth position, omo 50 points. And then match day 28 fixtures no. Final games no ebekoso Empoli versus Lecce, Sassuolo versus Torino, and then matches are yehwenim say ebekoso ene na yefri hodia na yeberemo Miami Open. Na Miami Open in Sensem there na eseweni ese over the weekend no WTA and ATP Masters 1000 finals no ekoso na ohwe mana fem ni dia WTA ranked number 7 freno Elina Rybakina ono na otumi etina ho ema abaywa freno Petra Kvitova etwa 2 straight sets 7-6 6-2 to ensure say Petra Kvitova and otumi winning women's WTA Masters 1000 at Miami Open na ohwe bema na fem so dia na Daniel Medvedev ranked ATP number 5 and apparently our friend Yannick Sinner from Italy ranked number 11 and omushia esiakan na akensi no beba wi no na Daniel Medvedev apparently our friend Yannick Sinner 2 straight sets 7-5 6-3 to ensure say onoso otumi agene 5th Masters 1000 title ewo ni career mo na nyina eyensema ekoso over the weekend ewo tennis mo yakopiem ewo boxing ring num bioma Anthony Joshua na former two-time unified world heavyweight champion to me etina ho echi abranche friend Jermaine Franklin after 12 pulsating rounds of action no echano via a unanimous decision. Now share scorecards from the judges near 117 111 118 111 all in favor of the British boxer friend Anthony Joshua. Sisiane there abranche no after the fight O2 Arena London no or say here abranche friend Tyson Fury and no any fighter obeka say British phone nyina person mo hwe the world nyina person mo hu Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury o sisi ane there anya there omo ye any younger omo bo akokra nti tem jasu a omo fasa fight no ehihye so we ene sema Anthony Joshua so edituja ye de nsem no beba wie dia na eberemu Australia Grand Prix course over the weekend. Australian Grand Prix now it was chaotic over the weekend. Now apparently our friend Max Verstappen or picking his second win of the season after a chaotic race. I can see no chance here no Nchebia and a Charles Leclerc and Lance Stroll omutumi collide here. We red flag to me back can see no ma say omutumi restart the race no. Nchebia after the restart no and apparently our friend Kevin Magnussen and also olusu ne tie debris track no so na again say omutumi chinchen race no so because of a red flag na omutumi restart final restart no na antumi ankoye Alpine drivers Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon crash to me so delay the start again with just two laps to the end of the race and as a crash no here we penny for decided say now final lap of the race no said drivers no to me driver behind the safety car we to me so a branch I friend Max Verstappen or Chica Red Bull to me a winner a branch I friend Lewis Hamilton of team Mercedes was second and Aston Martin driver I friend Fernando Alonso picking a third podium finish of the season nina semi course a chaotic Australian Grand Prix course over the weekend now Ochesina standings na etienne dia Max Verstappen after 3 races no or 69 points Sergio Perez of Red Bull also 54 points Fernando Alonso of Aston Martin 45 points Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes 38 Carlos Sainz of Ferrari 20 points and Lance Stroll of Aston Martin so 20 points George Russell of Mercedes also 18 points we and top 6 driver standings Formula 1 driver standings course no nyina ensema etwagu over the weekend yabano constructors standings ne dia Red Bull at the top 123 points Aston Martin at to second 65 points and Mercedes AMG toss third 56 points and I'm the Happy Morning Show sports updates in ABC. For more sports tune into Happy Sports at 9 a.m. or Hene Bampo Brenya and the rest of the team the more details ebebremo